Afternoon class. Today I want to talk to you about the men who shaped the United States Marine Corps during World War II and solidified their place in history by their heroic actions of the fighting men like John Basilone, Colonel James Jones Sr., and the Navajo Code Talkers. These men have one thing in common: the spirit of corps, pride and loyalty drove these men to extraordinary heights, and the men fighting next to them excel to their level to overpower their Japanese foe. Gunnery Sergeant John Basilone denied an administrative role and was awarded the Medal of Honor. When he was awarded the Medal of Honor, just so he could return to fight with his men at Iwo Jima. When he obtained his Medal of Honor, he was then Sergeant John Basilone. And upon getting his Medal of Honor, he did a tour across the United States for war bonds and was a live hero that people could see and touch and hear. And he denied the promotion of a an officer rank and administrative role just so he could fight with his men that were getting ready to land at Iwo Jima, where he was killed by a incoming motor round from the Japanese, and he was awarded the Navy Cross during this time. Colonel Jones fought administratively just to get into the Marine Corps and was accredited with founding the elite reconnaissance unit that changed the Marine Corps functioned. since his since the beginning of the war, he was denied entry into the Corps, and he refused to take no for an answer. And he began to he did he reapplied and he was granted entry as a second lieutenant upon completion of the requirements for an officer in the Marine Corps. He was given the opportunity to to found the elite reconnaissance unit through their rigorous training, and the 400 plus Navajo code talkers who served honorably throughout the war transmitted messages without a mistake and refused Japanese offers of wealth to turn on the United States. This was the only code that was not broken by the Japanese, was the Navajo code. The original 29 Navajo Marines that enlisted in the Marine Corps were sought after for their use of fluent Navajo and their fluent English, their ability to speak both dialects flawlessly. Navajo is not a language that is written down, it is an oral tradition where words are not written down in the Navajo language, and very few foreigners overseas were able to study the Navajo language. Uh, People outside the Navajo tribe have a hard time understanding the dialect, uh, different meanings, different words, different meanings used in sentences have different meanings. So it was a little bit hard for the Japanese to understand where this language was coming from. Halfway through the war, they halfway through the war, the Japanese finally figured out that it was the Navajo language. And upon capturing a few Navajo servicemen, they were still unable to decipher the code, as it made uh, was gibberish to the Navajo speaker. And these men helped to solidify the United States Marine Corps and the fighting spirit of the servicemen. Thank you.